all I have to say. But
Drop
nonetheless,
frames,
you might just
20%.
want to record this. You yourself might want to record this to put on your main channel.
Yeah.
And then, because it's a lot less laggier and it'll probably stay there. And you're
Yeah.
probably going to want to have a backup thing recording it as well,
Yeah.
just to make sure that you don't lose data or files.
Yeah. Alright, so we are back. I'm streaming still and recording. So, and it's not CPU that's the problem, it's literally the stream that's dropping the frames. Maybe I need to get like an Ethernet connection all the way from the basement into my thing. But basically, we ranked Quirkless, Ice, and Fire Blob. Quirkless is good, solid fundamentals. Fire Blob is okay. He's kind of weak. His ability is a bit hard to use, has a very high skill ceiling, and he kind of lacks consistency. And Ice Blob, he's really solid. He's good defensively, but he has a bit of trouble scoring goals and moving around on the ground.
Cat. So I guess we're going to talk about Water Blob now.
Yeah.
Please don't scream into the mic. My ears will be burst.
Water Blob. My sister means Water Blob. Let's hear what she has to say about Water Blob first.
Water Blob is a easy blob to learn, and he has a pretty high skill ceiling with some like advanced tactics, like a few advanced tactics. I would recommend him to beginners, but I also think he has a lot of potential for like new ways to use your ability, etc., etc. I would rank him at A+ or S tier. He is by far one of the best blobs, and he easily beats tap blobs.
Like fire and ice and wind?
Yeah. Maybe not the wind, I'm not sure because wind just got reworked.
Yeah.
But I know that he does very good against ice because the geyser, it kind of just beats ice. The geyser's just very strong. He also can easily beat rock because Rock Blob, besides its extremely strong kicks, its ability is practically useless against Water Blob. He does... It's around 50-50 with Fire Blob.
No, it's not. You beat Fire
That's
Blob
just because I'm good.
60%. Okay, that's true.
I would say that would be more like a 50-50. I think he does good against King Blob, like most blobs do. And I would also say he does good against Cat Blob because after the sun stop, he can easily rocket the ball back up.
So I have one question. You said he. You called it a he. Is this lore?
No. I just have to find a pronoun.
I wish we had like a proper gender neutral pronoun.
I thought you were doing that, Quackus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm working on. I guess I'm the wiki admin. I guess I'm the wiki dude now, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fireblob has a wiki page now.
Yay! Work! Yay!
Yeah. I don't know. I made a template though.
But what I think for Water Blob is, yes, they are strong. Yes, me gusta, me likey. I haven't exactly seen many blobs that I like as much as Water Blob. I think that their ability is very easy to use, but to like gimp people is very fun. I still wish that we could have a constant stream of water just constantly going across the stage. That would make my heart burst with joy. But other than that, yeah, solid kit. I forget what their like kick rank, kick star star value is.
Yeah, their kick and block are both 3, so it's about average. It's slower. It's slower than Quirkless, and it's not as slow as it could be though, right? So.
How strong is their kick though?
All kicks do 2 damage.
I'm talking about like in terms of like affecting the ball.
They're all the same.
They're all the same, actually.
Really?
Like this might come as a surprise, but like all kicks kind of act the same, and they're all a little janky too.
Not even in their own special way.
Nope.
No. I was actually considering like having status effects applied, like depending on on like blob kicks.
But I shut it down.
Yeah. My sister didn't like it. She thought that a lot of blobs were already too degenerate. Like having ice have a hypothermia kick, like slowed down the enemy. Like that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a little too much code to implement. But maybe now with the newest dev sunken, maybe you guys will be able to do that.
Yeah.
Sunken's a new dev.
Mhm.
Nope.
Your sister might raise holy hell, but that's okay.
Yeah. As long as she continues to make the blob designs. She's pretty good. She designed like the initial thing of Boxer Blob, and I kind of like cleaned up the lines, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't know if you've seen my work yet, but I mean,
I've seen
well,
some of it.
whatever. Yeah. Anywho, so what's the next blob?
We didn't rank Water Blob.
S tier.
Yeah, I think Water
No,
Blob's
not S tier. I think he's A tier still.
I personally think that Water Blob is S tier. Like if you
Fine,
look at
bottom of
the
S, very bottom of S tier.
yeah, there might be better blobs. But I mean, if you look at the matchup chart,
He's by far the
he
best.
wins like a lot of his matchups. Like versus Judge and Doctor, right? It's like 60%. Against Fire and Ice, it's 60%, right? Against Rock Blob, it's 70%. Lightning and Wind don't really count. Wind's also 60%, right? And he only seems to be losing to Quirkless and probably Cop, right? So he has a very solid.
I don't think he's played against Cop that much though.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, Cobb Blob is just janky all in all, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah, bottom of S tier.
Okay. So what's the next blob after this one?
Rock Blob.
So we're doing Rock Blob now?
Yeah. Rock Blob, he's kind of similar to Water Blob. His ability also pushes the ball up, but it has like two distinguishing features. One is that
it doesn't maintain.
Huh?
It doesn't maintain one.
Yeah, and it's kind of got like a delay, and it also damages the enemy blob.
Mm-hmm.
And
so I mean, it's kind of offensive, but kind of defensive, really.
Yeah. One thing that definitely holds Rock Blob back is the fact that they're a rock and they're so freaking slow. They can only approach on the ground, like the Rock Blob, and if you move in the air, like your air acceleration is very terrible. Like goodness. I don't think he's great, but he's not like absolute garbage
I
either.
put him in lower B tier. Oh, I like that. What's that? Fire Blob?
It's like a Fire Blob.
I like it.
Yeah. I would personally think he's like low B tier, like top of C tier. What are you trying to make?
Smokers?
I don't know. Probably need a campfire or something.
Fire.
Yeah. Wait, Quackus. What do you think? Like, where would you put the
Rock Blob?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm apparently the new lore master. I would put him.
Wait, what does lore have to do with that?
He makes lore.
I don't know. Saying him.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess I'd put him at C to D tier. Very low C.
Wait,
top
I have
of
an
D.
idea. Whatever pronoun we introduce them as, that's their pronoun now.
So we can swap their pronouns. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a game about blobs playing ball.
If we introduce them as
but then what if there's lore about like them having babies, like I don't know, plasma blob or whatever?
Yeah.
That got really weird really quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I just figured that blobs they reproduce like by by like dividing. They divide like bacteria.
Yeah, they're it's spontaneous generation.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the topic. Rock Blob.
We're not going to talk about that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Rock Blob.
Anyways,
C tier.
Top of C. Bottom of C tier. Top of D tier.
Yeah, I don't think he's bad enough to be D tier, but he's definitely C tier.
He's definitely not B tier. I'll say that much.
No, definitely not. Lightning Blob. So Lightning Blob got a pretty big rework in the last patch.
I think it's too early to tell.
too early to tell, but I can still make a tier list on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the too early to tell part of the tier list.
Yeah. Personally, I think that Lightning Blob is top tier.
I would agree with that statement wholeheartedly.
Yeah. So the big thing about Lightning Blob is that I have no idea what's the gender of this thing.
I think it was cool.
Yeah, he, she, whatever. Lightning Blob, the Thunderbolt ability is really good right now. It has like 3 effects. The first effect, of course, that shoots the ball down, and you can basically combo off of a hit. Press your lightning bolt, and it strikes the ball down, and it prevents the ball from bouncing. Right?
Yeah. Okay. The whole lightning thing. I'm gonna add a little bit to that right now. That is busted. The fact that it spikes down. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. That the angle it will send it down at if it's going flying across the stage from like a kick, or even normally, it is just so strong that like it will get past anybody not prepared for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, personally, if it were up to me, he would be an S tier. And of course, he counters Water Blob as well, right? And he even counters Rock Blob. Because the
Although
water.
his health does really detract from it.
Huh?
Sorry, but his health really does detract from any kind of from a lot of his game plan and a lot of ranking value.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you also have to remember that Lightning Blob has a second effect with his lightning bolts, and
He gives
that's
himself a boost.
well, that and also it does damage. It does damage.
How much damage does it do?
It only does 1 damage, right? But you can basically get like free chip damage.
Which I think is a major boost.
Yeah, and it's very huge because he actually gets quite a few KOs. It's not uncommon for him, like against a 10 or 12 health blob, for him to get like 2 KOs a match. Cause he can launch the ball like across the stage, and the blob, like enemy blob, is forced to like take damage from
they
it.
literally can't do anything about it.
Oh wait,
Which
the
I
ball
think
does
is his
damage?
strongest aspect.
Huh? No, the ball doesn't do
ball?
damage, but the thunderbolt that's centered on the ball does do damage.
Of course, of course.
Um,
Hey,
I mean,
you know what? That might put him at bottom of S tier. Yeah.
yeah. Who's the next character? Windblob. So Windblob is the last character from the original 7, like the first row, and I made him. He was like the last blob I made
would
for the
put
summer.
him in A tier, A plus tier. He is easily an A plus tier blob.
Yeah. So actually, I was playing Windblob like after the patch was complete, and Windblob seems pretty strong. Like he's not like the strongest.
Pretty busted. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's that busted.
He
Or
is
she.
very. It's a he. It's you. Just
What? Okay, whatever.
Okay, I still think they're busted because they're so hard to predict. And it's so annoying when like you get caught in the air and they're using their ability.
Yeah.
Okay, to add an opposite perspective on that, they are Windblob's rather floaty, as it's been seen before, and floatiness adds up a lot in terms of predictability, in my opinion.
Yeah, but like when they use
as well as the
green
Gale,
ability,
it's not really exactly something that you can mix up per se. It's just something that you can push and maintain if you'd like, and it'll kind of just push it backwards. It's not exactly like Fire where you don't know where the ball's really going to ricochet off of because it's going so far, and it's not like Lightning where you only have a little bit of time to react. It's more of just like a little chill effect that'll push away. And while they did get majorly buffed by having it stronger and maintainable, still, I would say that they're kind of predictable. I don't think that they're unpredictable. I think that the only really unpredictable part is depending on how good the person playing it is.
I would have to agree with these statements.
Yeah. I don't know. Windblob is definitely like a B tier, not A tier, right? Somewhere in B tier, I think.
Definitely.
I think he's B plus. I'll be
I don't think that they're low tier because their ability is incredibly good
Yeah.
to be able to push it from wherever you want without having to like control. Just push him a button and then it'll go. But definitely not like S or A tier.
Yeah. I'm looking at the matchup chart right now, and from the data that I think is like mostly accurate, like against Fire and Dr. Blob and like Boxer Blob and Water Blob, wins 2 even with 1 and loses 2-1. I definitely think that Wind Blob is maybe mid tier, but kind of like lower, I think. I don't know. But you also have to remember that Wind Blob has like 8 health and like a really slow block cooldown.
Yeah.
Like their block cooldown is 1, right? And so it's basically like 2 whole seconds slower than like a Corkless block, right?
Yeah.
But you also have to remember that Wind has like a super fast kick cooldown. So they kick as fast as a Corkless blob. Which is a pretty big boon because it allows them to get KOs. But that's
Boom, that's a
not
big
enough.
word. I'm probably gonna add that to the wiki.
Yeah. I don't think it's enough to like make him like better than like Fire or Ice though.
Yeah.
So bottom of B tier?
Yeah. I'd say.
Alright.
Good input, Quackus.
So the next character is Judge Blob. And I'm actually
Okay,
kind of...
well, F tier.
Oh,
Yum, F
No,
tier.
no. He is at least A tier. He is very good.
Yeah.
Boo.
You don't understand how busted Judge is.
The ability to prevent
Yeah, I
an
know how
enemy's
busted she's
ability
not.
is absolutely correct.
Just because his ability blocks everything off besides moving, it's
It
I feel like it's
can
just
guarantee goals. What are you talking about?
maintain
Absolutely
it, and I'll
guaranteed.
say he's better. Maintain it, and I'll even put him at S tier in my own tier in my own beliefs.
Oh, like if you hold the button,
Maintain its cost, and
That'd
he'll be better.
way too broken. I'm sorry. Do not do that, please. Beg you.
Yeah. I still think that the Judge Blob is really, really good. Stat wise, like middling movement, middling health, right? Kind of average in everything. Almost like Water Blob, actually.
That's a trademark of an S tier, by the way.
Yeah.
Just middling.
Characters that have like completely average stats tend to be good, right? So like when you look at their overall stats, like they're already fairly good. And Cease and Desist, it's especially powerful against like fire, ice, water, wind. Except I don't think Judge beats water.
No, Judge does not.
Yeah. Yeah, Judge does not beat water at all. It's definitely important because I've secured so many goals by using judgments. You know, I feel like Judge Blob is like overall very consistent, even though the judgment itself is hard to time. Maybe he's not S tier, right? But
Okay,
I
but he's
definitely feel
very
like he's
good.
A tier.
He's definitely A tier.
I know, but what do you think about him over lag? Because I mean, that's a big part of this game because of parsec. That's I think where he struggles in because of timing and whatnot.
Yeah.
Over lag, he's still fine. You just have to predict your enemies better.
Yeah, well, predicting better doesn't really win you games. Like in lag, someone like Wind Blob would be a lot stronger. Fire Blob would be a lot stronger. And Water Blob would be... Actually, Water Blob might be about the same.
Oh, I could hear you bracing yourself for a punch.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just covering
yeah.
my bases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judge Blob, in my opinion, there's like 1 or 2 characters he definitely shuts down.
He absolutely
He shuts down
like,
Fire.
Yeah, I knew
That's
you were gonna
hilarious.
say
Yeah,
Fire.
because Fire's always playing with the goddamn ability.
Yep.
Fire always gets shut down by a lot of people. Either he like
Bro,
absolutely
put cease and
destroyed
desist in
everything.
SF2 so I can cease and desist Mari's goddamn fireballs, Angel.
Yeah. Nah, honestly, I'm going to put him in A tier. Probably better than Quirkless.
Okay,
Better than
fine.
Yeah.
Quirkless.
Or maybe less. I don't know. Yell, what do you think?
Who are we talking about?
Judge.
Judge. He is better than Quirkless for the simple fact he has. I'm sorry. Having ability is very good. He has good fundamentals. He's very tanky. I mean, he's kind of a little better than Quirkless.
Yeah. He's got similar health to Quirkless, right?
I think.
Yeah. Judge has 12 health, Quirkless has 12 health, right?
So he's just
Amazing.
a Quirkless with an ability.
Yeah, he's like a slightly weaker Quirkless, but has the inability, so probably better.
As I said, abilities.
Alright, so the next character I added was Dr. Blob.
Dr. Blob
Hey,
is
my
an
man,
easy.
Dr. Mario Blob in the house.
Yeah.
He is an easy at least.
Bro, okay, it is impossible to not make sport drug jokes when I think about Dr.
No,
Blob.
it's absolutely impossible.
It's,
They're all sports drug jokes, guys.
Gelatin.
all sports jokes are funny. Don't quote me on that unless you're gonna do it in the wiki. In which case, totally. Because I like that. It's kind of fun.
Sports drug jokes are funny. The one person from
Yes.
FIFA who's reading this.
Those FIFA players
Sport
would be
drug
mad if they
jokes are
could
funny.
read.
A autobiography by Quackers Anonymous.
Okay, so here's what I think about Dr. Blob, though. Dr. Blob is good theoretically, right? Like, assuming you get, like, perfect pill
He's
RNG.
He's a funny
Mhm.
blob.
Yes, I love him.
Experience.
He's busted.
Yeah.
He's fucking hero.
Okay, but the big issue, though, is that, when Dr. Blob gets, like, bad pill pulls,
He sucks. He's
Yeah,
like easy F
yeah,
tier.
he's, like, really bad.
Well, what's his worst pill pull possible? What's the worst pill
All
of his
boost
three?
pills.
All
Then
boost,
what's the good part about his pills?
Isn't that what you asked?
the cooldown pill, the blue one. The blue one's the best.
By far.
Yeah, it reduces, like, all of his cooldowns by, like, a lot. I think it's, like, a second or a second and a half, right?
That matters a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But basically, it also, the cooldown pill, the caffeine one, it also reduces the cooldown to get your next pill, right?
That's true.
I forget how long it takes for you to get like another pill. Like if you're Dr. Blob, it's
I don't know. It's almost so simple.
pill cost maintenance cooldown. It's like 4 seconds, right? And being able to almost double the rate at which you can eat pills is like really, really good because you increase your damage output, you increase your like defensive capabilities. I mean, his kick, block, and boost, right? They all suck, right? They're all really bad, right? But
Yeah.
like with the cooldown pill, he basically has like cooldowns as fast as Quirkless Blob, right? And that makes him like really good, and he's also really tanky. He has high health.
Theoretically infinite, by the way.
Yeah, theoretically infinite because he can heal himself with a gelatin pill.
With what pill?
It's a gelatin pill because like blobs are made of gelatin.
A gelatin pill. Okay.
Yeah.
This was creative. Isn't that not kosher?
No,
It depends on where-
on where you
it
get
depends
you
on
can
where
get
you
it from a
source
cow.
it.
You can get it from a cow. And
I
I think I heard somewhere that if it's like highly processed, like gelatin, it's kosher.
Really?
Yeah, there's some strange thing like that in like one of those obscure books.
Bro, I couldn't have Pop-Tarts and Starburst because of freaking gelatin.
I don't ever think I've had a Starburst.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I have. You brought one. From
Really?
school. Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, I know that the gelatin, you can buy beef gelatin from like Amazon, right?
Oh yeah.
And they sell it because it's kosher.
Yeah.
Pork is cheap, and so if they make gelatin, they usually make it out of pork, though.
Or deer hoof.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, wait, is it deer hoof? I think.
What's
Anywho, what's his third pill?
his third
Boost
pill
pill.
is a
By
boost
far
pill,
his worst.
right? And boost pill is
A
not
what
very
pill?
good.
A boost pill?
Yeah, it's actually like steroids.
Roids and Blobble! That's the new title.
Yeah,
for the
my
next
brother.
video. We're doing that.
Yeah, my brother calls Dr. Blob Drogas Blob, meaning drugs in Spanish,
I mean, it's not far off.
right? I mean, Dr. Blob is really good though. All of the pill taking and the pill popping, and the self healing.
Pill popping, me likey.
Yeah, I definitely think he's like B tier.
Yeah.
Because he's inconsistent. Because well, he has high highs, he has low lows, and being inconsistent isn't really good. You know?
Being
then Mark-
inconsistent is terrible.
But I mean, having good goods. Mid of B. Yeah, he's definitely like the middle character.
Yeah.
Hero,
Child.
Hero is in Blobble.
Welcome, Zion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you want to say anything about Dr. Bell before we drop it in B tier?
S tier Blob.
What?
I play Doctor. He's really fun to play.
Hype! It's of the roids!
Okay, the feeling of taking drugs in a video game is great. And every 10-year-old should experience it.
Every 10-year-old should experience it. Amen, brother. Well said.
I think this is
I should
backwards
know.
thinking. This is backwards thinking. This is
I
backwards.
love hearing
Realistically,
that. That just
actually,
made my
Dr.
day.
Blob's A tier with the weighted pills.
Every
Actually,
10-year-old should experience
Okay, we're
taking
talking
drugs.
before weighted pills.
Why are we doing like a
We're-
pre-weighted pills?
We're because that's the version that's out. Not everyone has access to the developer build.
Okay.
Yeah, not everyone's as special as you guys are.
And Lori. Lori here.
1% of the one.
Lori
Wait,
here.
honestly, 100% because everybody who plays the
about
game has the
roids, and
dev
she's be like, I
build.
don't know what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm gonna be like, Mom, somebody said every 10-year-old should experience.
Okay, I say that he should be in lower B. Lower B. Lower B. He's just too unpredictable.
No, put him in S tier now for that. God.
Dude,
I'm putting that on the wiki.
I'm sending him. I'm going to release the meme tier list. Remind me to put
I'm
Dr.
putting
Blob
that in
next
the
tier.
wiki now.
Yeah.
You should actually see what I've currently put in the wiki. It just says
Awesome.
pills. I need
Yeah.
pills for Dr. Blob.
Yeah.
I'll go
But,
secure.
and
Yeah.
Yo.
Quackus, do you think
Yo.
who do you think Dr. Blob beats in B tier? Like
Dr. Blob beats police
Who else is
officer.
in B tier right now?
Wait, wait.
actually, let me check. Dr. Blob loses to Quirkless kind of hard. He
Very
beats
hard.
Ice slightly. He loses to Water kind of hard.
Yes, almost every character loses to Water Blob, obviously.
Yeah, and he loses to Boxer like pretty bad.
Okay, he's lower
I
C.
think
I think he might actually
Yeah,
be B tier.
I definitely
C
he's
tier.
a
C.
yeah. He's either like bottom of B tier, top of C tier. I think. What do you think?
Par. B tier. Par.
Hang on. My brother's coming back after he heard that Drogas Blob he dropped to C tier. Okay.
C
Okay.
plus
Oh,
or
God.
B minus.
Get down,
minus.
Mr. Red.
Brother.
Get down, Mr.
Plus or B
President.
minus. B plus.
Why is Ice Ball rank higher than Fireball?
Ice Blob's just good.
Ice Blob
Fireball's better.
has a better matchup spread.
The skill ceiling though for Fireball makes him better. Because
Yeah,
What's
we-
skill ceiling?
We already accounted for that.
you guys already counted for that. Really?
Yeah, we'll weigh in. We'll do like a final weigh in afterwards. Do you think the inconsistency is bad enough to drop to
Yes.
C tier?
Yes.
I kind of think so.
Who, Doctors?
Check your
Doctor.
DMs.
Yeah, Quackus, what do you vote?
I say low B tier.
Well, I mean, I say check your DMs. That's what I said. That's what I vote.
I'm going to check my DMs on my phone.
Okay.
Oh,
So first I want you. First I want you to check that. Now that you've checked that, my real vote is I still say he is. I'd probably agree. I think he's top of C tier.
I say B.
RNG is kind of a bad factor, but it's kind of a good factor. And regardless of matchups, that can really turn the tide in your favor, or it can turn your tide in the opponent's. So I'd say he's top of C tier.
all right. Okay, so the next character is King Blob, and
Ew.
Yeah.
Too early. I mean, no, that's not true.
The too early spell
Yeoldy
cannot be a tier.
tax is kind of iffy. Because it all depends on what your opponent's playing now.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Okay, don't give me that kind of meme. No.
Yeah, Okay, so King Blob has a second effect. Like, not only does he, like, trade the speed with, like, his enemy, so, like, he makes Quirkless Blob really slow and really
I think
slippery,
he's
and
on,
makes
like,
himself, like, really fast and tractiony.
I think he beats Fire.
Yeah. But he also reduces his cooldowns, which are already, like, really
beats
fast.
Fire Blob, but he doesn't beat Wind.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Doesn't it also, like, cumulatively stack, like, in terms of cooldown reduction?
Yeah, if you're able to, like, chain multiple taxes together, like, in a custom game mode, you could basically, like, kick uninhibited, and you do, like, and you can kill, like, anyone
Oh, you
in,
could
like,
just
a second.
mash. You could just mash. Ew.
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is the feeling of being able to be an authoritarian ruler, able to strip people of their rights and abilities, that's pretty
I thought you
ass.
were about to say something really wrong. I thought you were about to say something really, really wrong there for a second when I heard the word strip.
No! No! This is a game for 10-year-olds who take drugs.
Exactly. This is where I'm coming from, bud.
I sent you my
Okay.
on the one social on the one.
Quote it!
I'm going to make clips.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
the Sigma swimming clips.
Sigma.
Yeah, I guess it.
The Sigma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like King is actually really
A
good.
tier. He's an A tier.
Yeah,
He's an A
he's-
tier.
yeah,
Lower A tier.
A tier or high
lower,
B tier?
lower. He beats Quirk.
Ew, no, higher B tier.
I kind of have to go with
Okay.
high B tier, I
High
think.
B tier. Okay.
Is he better than Ice?
Alright, so the thing is, he beats Fire, but he doesn't beat.
Okay, never mind. Cannot be better than Ice. No. That is no way.
Yeah.
Does he beat
There
Ice?
is
Yeah,
no
He
way.
does not beat Ice. He is
Yeah, but
absolutely
this is
terrible.
pre-patch. This is before he got buffed
That's
to get
garbage.
really good.
50-50, 25-40.
Okay, those 50-50,
50.
these matches are like, he's only played like 9 matches like, total.
A 0.
No one ever
Because
plays
nobody
King
wants
Blob.
to touch that shit.
He has
after
the
freaking
lowest win
picking him off.
rates.
Okay, it's like if you play one match and say, "Oh, I win," and you never play again to preserve your 100% win rate.
That's what mine
Exactly.
said, and it works great.
Exactly.
But King Blob has been buffed, and I've played King Blob, and he's a lot better
Okay, I put
than he used to be.
on B tier, but I don't think it's Ice.
Give us no cooldown on his tax, and he'll be A tier.
Oh, definitely. With no cooldown, he'd be completely broken. He'd be able
Wait,
to.
what's his current cooldown?
His cooldowns are the best. They're tied with Quirkless for the fastest cooldowns for kick and block.
I'm talking about his ability. That's all I care about.
Oh, his abilities cooldown. King. It is what? It's like 9 seconds, right? So fairly slow. But when you do get it, right, you reduce all of your cooldowns by like a second, right, which is pretty big, and your cooldowns are already very fast. You make your enemies slower. If the enemy's jumping, you can actually like force them to jump higher, which is like ridiculous.
That is cruelty. That is in fact so cruelty we're gonna have to call PETA on it.
Yeah. He's definitely like somewhere in B tier. I feel.
Him in B tier, but below Ice.
Yeah. I don't think he beats Ice, but he definitely beats
Fire.
Yeah, he definitely beats Fire.
He beats Fire for sure.
Yeah.
It's surprising how we thought that Fire was actually kind of good at the start of this whole talk.
Yeah.
Fire sucks.
Yeah. Fire's
sucks.
like painfully average. And
I hate it because I love.
Yo, he's the middle like class. Why are you hating on my boy?
Yeah.
I love him. I love Fire.
Yeah. So, where do you think King should be? Like, better than Fire, worse than Fire?
Better than Fire, worse than Ice.
Okay, yeah, better than Fire.
Okay. Alright. Then we have Cop Blob. And
Hot Blob, yes. I think that he's already B+ tier. The fact he has a stoplight, which will allow him to stop the ball from anywhere across the stage,
I
even
would
if it's
put
in
him
your
in
own
A-.
goal. Kind of spicy, IMO.
Yeah. I definitely agree. What do you think?
I think he'd be A-.
Yeah. I definitely think he's like better ice, but only when he has his ability ready.
Yeah, but his ability's like never
Yeah.
ready.
His ability basically can also let him score a goal for free or to prevent a goal for free.
That was
I feel like
patch.
he has the inconsistency of Dr. Ball.
Yeah, he
with his
suffers from
ability.
inconsistency because his ability is like never ready.
It's like Boxer Blob. You know, if you mistime your ability or you just waste it, you lose it for way too long. It's like Dr. Ball. He has that inconsistency of Dr. Blob.
Can
Yeah.
you buff Boxer Bob, please, to have a faster cooldown ability?
No.
We might.
Please.
maybe-
The people want it.
I don't know.
The people want it.
Okay, I believe he should get at least 2 or 3 points per game from kills alone.
2 or 3?
Yeah,
He definitely shouldn't be getting
5.
1.
I think you should get 5. I think you should get 5 points from kills alone. Actually, in my opinion.
yeah. Boxer Blob already gets like 2 or 3 every game though, like very consistently, because of how powerful Star Punch is. But we're talking about Cop Blob right now. The
Yes,
big
sir.
issue-
Fine, he gets all the points from blocks.
Okay, pull the tier list, man.
Yeah,
Tier list.
Nobody gives them.
Cop Blob's like
But in reality, though, I think that his ability cooldown's pretty bad, which is why he doesn't exactly have the exact posh privileges of A tier and S tier. But I'd say that putting him at like C or B is pretty fair. I mean, his block cooldown being reduced every single time, or actually like adding 1 second for every time you block, which is nutty in customs. You can get you can get like 5 minutes
yeah.
or something on customs. I think it does kind of retract from it because, I mean, not being able to block. So, like, you're going to kind of have to adapt to having essentially a block across the stage. And you're going to have to kind of feel like how weird it is. But if you're picking him up at first, then yeah, he feels really good. He's strong.
He's
I'd
kind
say
of
that
fast, kind of
he's
tanky.
raw.
Kind of average.
He's like Rock Blob, but better. Don't say anything about ruins.
Dude, your microphone's dying.
It's not dying. It's me moving slightly away so I can kind of relax back in my chair.
Ah, I see.
Is this better, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, God, it's terrific.
Oh, wow,
Sheesh,
it's
what'd you
way
do to
better.
it? Yeah, go under, like,
It's a little bit too better.
I definitely think he is like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better than Wind, actually.
better than Wind.
Yeah, Wind's pretty trash.
Yes.
I don't think he's as good as Fire. Like Fire beat
Fire got that consistency with his ability.
like King beats Cop easy. Quirkless beats Cop because like he kind of outstats Cop. Judge beats Cop because like he can increase like the cooldown of the block by like a second as well, which is super cring, you know?
Super cring, he says in some sort of weird accent. Yes, it is very super cring.
Kringe.
Cring.
Baseda.
Now you sound Hispanic.
Kringa pops. Kringa
Yeah.
pops.
I'm actually pretty happy with Cop Blob's tier placement. And finally we have Boxer Blob.
He
Okay,
is
pull-
The
easily
newest
the
A-.
matchup
Blob
chart.
is pretty
A-.
bloggers.
Pull up the matchup chart. I want to see the translated matchup chart, please. Boxer Blob, where is he? He got a 44%
He
win rate.
beats Rock. He beats Rock hard.
He beats,
he
the
beats
worst
Doctor and
Blob in
King.
the game. Okay.
Right.
Doctor
I have no idea how many matches he's actually played against Fire. Boxer has beaten Fire 8 times, which means
That's
they've
pretty
played 12 matches total,
That's pretty
right?
consistent.
Water beats
Yeah.
him.
Water beats everybody.
Okay, Water beats
Yeah, I'm
everyone.
really surprised Water beats him, huh?
Yeah, but Water has only played against Boxer like once or twice, it seems.
Okay, so 2 early to tell.
I think that might be due to a certain somebody in this call.
Chum 3.
Why you calling mine?
I don't know. I feel like Boxer is like really good, right? He's like
Above
Strong.
Quirkless.
yeah.
He's
Above-
Muhammad Ali.
Sheesh.
Yo, it's Muhammad Blobby.
Muhammad Blobi?
Yeah. My dad said that the boxer blob's brains were spilling out.
Yeah, like when he saw the bandana, he thought it was like the brains or something.
What?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I watched this blobby children.
Yeah.
You sound like ISP.
If my dad saw it, he'd probably think it was some sort of like I don't know, terrorist probably from the hijab. I'm not gonna lie, he would say that.
Yeah.
The
That
kind of dad
would-
that would make that joke and get away with it at work.
Not safe.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I definitely think that boxer belongs here because Star Punch is just so
I
strong.
love that for those
Yes.
It stuns. It's
But how long is the stun and how long is the cooldown is my question.
the stun. The cooldown I think is 12 seconds, right?
Yeah.
It does 3 damage. Blocking doesn't negate like all the damage; it only negates like half. And
He
it
hard
also
counters
stacks.
lightning blob because of the 3 damage. I mean that kills in 2 hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or 3.
If you're able to hit someone who's like hiding in their danger zone, like they're going to take extra damage as well. Like this 4 damage.
Why?
Danger zone's extra damage. Plus one.
The danger zone, like the yellow zones, like where you do extra damage, also applies to a Star Punch because like a melee move, you know?
Wait. Where's the yellow zones?
I'll show you. Do you see like these yellow zones on the
Okay,
field?
have the 2 blobs run up to each other and kick each other.
I'd have to reload the YouTube.
No, do not do it. Do not do it. No, move the other blob.
Why don't you just stream? Oh well, we'll just reload it.
Bro, move left.
I don't need. I know how the danger zone works.
Well,
I
he
programmed
doesn't.
it in.
He doesn't.
Are you sure you know how Danger Zone works, Mr. Dev of this game? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I
Are
just
you sure
voted
you know
now.
the Fire Blob's base strategy?
Cringe. Okay.
What did
Are
you say
you?
to me?
Yeah. Cringe. But I didn't say that to you. I said it to my brother. So this.
Boy, young man, I'm gonna pull up my vlog. I'm about to shoot you up.
Okay. So the left blob, like the lighter colored one, he is on top of his danger zone, right? He's next to his goal. When he kicks the enemy, they only take 2 damage, right? That's the base damage of a kick, right?
I don't see any kind of blobs or anything. Maybe I have to go forward more in the stream.
Yeah.
I see something now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's the Danger Zone.
Yeah. And then when the blob on the right, hits the other guy, he does 3 damage because it stacks 1 damage. Because he's standing on top of this yellow zone. Like, and if he's anywhere on the yellow zone, he takes extra damage. Right?
That's dumb. That's really dumb.
Well, it's stuck from turtling in front of your goal until Zion happens.
Yeah.
Until I happen.
Yeah, it can be disabled actually. There's a rule that says like danger zone enabled, and you can set it to like true or false. And I don't think it's dumb because it prevents people from like turtling at their goal. Or
No. I would turtle after goal. I think it's fair
No.
because it's gonna get over there if they just remain. If they just kick it, then yes, actually, it does get over their head.
yeah. I don't know if you've heard of the precursor to this game. There was a game online called Super Slime Soccer, right? And it's very similar to this game. I don't think it has the depth, but it has like more characters. Basically, the big issue was that Blob or the slimes in that game, they would camp at their goal, and you can't score on them. And if you move to the other side, you can actually camp at the opponent's goal with some characters, and they can't beat you. But I mean, you have to see it to experience it.
It's kind of funny though to think about it, just camping being optimal in the video game for once.
Yeah. Do you think Boxer Blob is better than Quirkless?
Yes.
What do you think?
No.
Better than Quirkless.
Yeah.
Quirk's got that sweet
Yes.
consistency.
No, I think his cooldown
And Quirkless
makes
two
it
cooldowns are
worse
terrific,
for
and
him.
boxers suck.
Mhm.
So yeah, Quirkless is better. He just has better cooldowns, better stats, consistent. He rewards
The
consistency.
better drawing IMO. No offense,
Better drawing. The maroon
bro.
blob.
Simple's better,
Yeah, maroon blob.
Mhm.
except for Ice Blob. Ice Blob being complex is pretty poggers in my opinion.
What?
Yeah. Okay, I'll be real. My favorite design of
Is
all the
when Blob-
blobs, well, mine's lightning. Wins a close second.
Yo, you have to apply my recolor, Ibo. You have to apply
I
it.
like rock the most, actually.
Yeah, I'll definitely like put it in as like an alternate costume.
I want to see the one that he made.
Well, then look in his
That
gosh darn. Hold up, I'll
Don't
copy
yourself.
paste it.
Don't dox yourself, man.
I won't record it, man.
I want
Oh.
to see.
Copy
All
image.
the
All right,
two
just
people who aren't us who
scroll up
watch
to come
this.
some DMs with me.
Bro, you gotta play those for the
Blob
stream.
fans.
Like when the stream ends, you gotta play those. Okay, that is
That's
a base. He looks like a
cute.
Pokemon. He looks like a Pokemon.
That's so cute.
I like
it
it.
reminds me of
Mhm.
the Duck Life.
Yeah.
Duck life.
Yes, Duck Life. And then the whole demon one. Not only does it represent you, I'll post it again. It also kind of represent. It's also for an achievement.
Beast.
Ooh.
That's actually a really nice fire you made on top of it. Sheesh, that's a great fire.
I agree.
Thank you. I think it's pretty fire too.
Yeah.
Better than our fire, Blob.
Yeah.
Flaming taco.
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't
guys
know
want to see, you gotta join the Discord though. I'm just saying.
Yes, join the Discord. You know,
Yeah,
like
join
and
the Discord,
subscribe.
like and
Yeah,
subscribe.
I mean, just don't forget to hit that, smash that red button.
If you have a different idea for the tier list, put it down in the comments below.
Click on that thumb to make it look better.
Yeah. Are we happy with our tier list?
I
I think
am.
I think it's fairly representative.
Random Blob
Random Blob does not
S
exist.
tier.
I'll
He
Joke, funny
exists!
Blob. You forgot about Muhammad Blob.
Random Blob. Yeah.
He's part
Y'all
of the
forgot about
cast.
the best Blob of all. You forgot about Gucci Blob.
Gucci.
We're gonna have like the outline of Blob and just like superimpose a Gucci picture on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Gucci Blob is the best. Gucci, the
For April
Gucci
Fools,
strategy.
just have the entire Blob ball game image just be a picture of
Yeah.
PNG of Gucci.
Yeah, PNG of Gucci, and it's like cropped to be a blob, like Quirkless Blob shape, but it's a picture of Gucci.
Yeah. And you know like the little tab that opens like
Uh-huh.
like on your taskbar?
Mhm.
Yeah, it gives you like a picture
Uh-huh.
of Gucci. Really, like your taskbar.
Let's do it.
Icon.
Let's do
Well,
it.
my dog, her ability would be she sits on your lap and licks your face until you get distracted from the game.
If you come
my
near
God.
her, she rolls over and dies. If you go near Gucci Ball, you give it energy and it loses HP.
Guys, if you score a goal on Gucci Blob auto wins the game.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not even busted either. It's just optimal.
Mhm. Well, would it look better if we move Ice Blob to the bottom of 8 here? So then we have that symmetry.
Symmetry. Ew. Who cares about symmetry when you can have unsymmetrical images? Look at freaking look at that. Look at the tier list for SF2, mate. Look at that stuff.
Wait, do you have a copy of it?
5.
I can copy paste it if you'd like.
Yeah, send it.
Okay, big man, I'll send it to you. Tier list SSF2
I love the eyes.
because it has to have its own wiki page.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Where's the most recent? 1.3.0.
Were there that many changes between 1.3.0 and 1.3.1?
Yes. Well, no, not really. Actually, Gandorf is still absolute bottom tier, but Tails is lower. It should be lower than him in the most recent.
Uh-huh.
What?
They completely gutted Tails, though. Wow.
Because he deserved it.
Why?
Because he deserved it. He was busted. Everybody was playing him.
So, everybody started playing
So he
Ganondorf.
was busted.
Everybody's like going around like I don't know, doing like the wizard punch, like
Warlock?
you know,
Oh well, yum. That's a really good tier list in my opinion.
I think Elijah wanted a PNG, not a Dex file.
Whatever, I can work with this. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No, it's not supposed to look like that. I'll just drop you Yieldy link.
Yeah.
What is that noise? I heard that little tick of yours.
That's Yo, do that.
Don't do it again. Come on. I do that. I used to do that too. Now I have kind of like a weird little ticking noise for my tick, and I blink too often.
Like too often, sheesh.
Except when I'm eating a Big Mac. Check that video out, guys. Link in the description.
Wait a
Jump
minute,
in.
does that Big Mac have fucking cheese?
Not his one.
That sounds
What's
delicious.
in the special
Too bad it
sauce?
has bread.
Crack cocaine and Dr. Blob pills.
Dr. Blob pills, yeah. Safe for children.
Endorsed by Dr. Blob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will never die.
10 out of 10 Dr. Blob's approved.
Yeah. 100% of Dr.
Dr.
Blob's
Blob
prefer
Big
Dr. Blob
Mac.
pills over cocaine.
Saving down my...
Yeah.
Bro,
Alright.
what do you think actually makes me want to make videos, mate? You think it's actually because I want to make people have a smile on their face? No. It's so I can get more of those juicy pills.
Yeah.
I need to afford them somehow.
Alright. We don't need symmetry.
No, we don't need symmetry.
Thank God for saying that, finally.
Yeah. Save down.
Symmetry? SMH. I would never put symmetry.
Mhm.
Except in coloring and stuff. And drawings. And, maybe tier lists.
Darn, you remember the versions games on Sheesh?
Of course I do. I made the game. I made every single version, man.
Every version.
Wait, there's 12 for every blob.
Well, I mean, Sunken seems to be making quite a bit of their own. So, I mean,
Reach 'em,
yeah.
control, and Quackus.
With the Z.
maybe you want to actually talk to them sooner or later about it.
Yeah.
Wait, Quackus should have a Z at the end. Quackus.
I should have what?
A Z at the end.
Drop the S and replace it with a Z is what Chum 3
Fuck
says.
that. No. We're not doing that. No. Stop. This is my nickname my dad gave it to me when I was like a little child.
Why are they sweet?
Why are they angry?
That's stuck.
Oh no, it's in the meme server. Oh shit.
It's in the meme server. Oh, no.
No,
I
not
posted
in the meme
that.
server. It's for the meme server.
Mhm.
Ooh, we got memes.
Yeah.
The only meme I can think of that would actually relate to Blob is having like a buff helpy kind of thing, but it's King Blob.
Yeah. Alright. I made a meme tier list. I made an actual tier list. I'm gonna make a meme tier list. I put
Well, meme tier list, everything is S tier besides Ice Blob, obviously, who's in SS tier naturally.
I'm
No, Dr. Blob's best. He has drugs.
alright. Here are the blobs.
His pills.
I
Put
mean,
his pills
actually,
as
no.
SS tier.
Oh, who was it?
What blob did we like the least? Yo, who do you hate the most?
Who do I hate the most? I don't know what blob does Jaded main again?
Lightning.
I hate Lightning Blob the most. Not coincidental completely, obviously.
had nothing to do with your previous question, right?
Yes, Chris. Just because I just like.
Are we
Jaded,
gonna make
it?
a Drogus row?
Can we please have just Dr. Blob's pills themselves as like SS?
Okay, that
The bills.
Watching them just like throw kicks and boosts around and throwing the ball around and playing along on the screen, and Dr. Blob just sitting there as a PNG. Just like using Dr. Blob as their ability.
Yeah. Okay.
based.
Boosted.
Rock Blob is cringe.
Yeah, Rocco's cringe.
Rounded blobs.
No, Rock
Okay,
Blob's not cringe.
what about the base strat? Make a tier a tier for the base strat. You put
Cringe. Firebomb goes in the cringe tier. Quackus, what else do we put? What else do we do?
What do you mean? Oh, I know. The goalpost, obviously.
Goalpost, yeah.
The background, I mean, the music.
Yeah.
The music, definitely. We gotta give the credit to Boinke. Come on, man.
Yeah. We don't have a Boinke Blob, though.
Just like
I don't even know who he mains.
What is Boink's profile pic?
Kirby.
Kirby. Okay, put a Kirby. Put a Kirby.
I don't
That
have
looks
Kirby.
very little like a Kirby, I'm just gonna say right now.
I don't know.
That looks an awful lot
put
more like a
Windblob there.
Minecraft
Windblob is
Kirby.
pink, like
Yeah.
Kirby.
Judge Bob is kind of cringe, but like, yeah,
He's not cringe. He's special. He has special needs. Okay.
yeah.
Special needs.
tier. Let's do it.
Okay, special needs here.
No.
Special
I said
needs,
too much.
including salary.
Now we're gonna get banned. Now Discord's gonna see us and have our asses and everything. But yeah,
It's mine desperately. The needs I desperately too.
needs Bob is desperately tier.
We got all our social workers and
Social
the
workers here.
Wow, we have no mercy, do we? They're racist and they joke about stuff too much.
Okay.
Okay, I think this tier list is perfect.
Okay, no. Red ball,
Yeah.
not a maroon ball tier list.
Maroon
What?
ball. Add row below.
Even this show is starting to not even make sense to me. And that's even me.
Okay, well, we're adding little references to shows we watched.
Okay, that makes slightly more sense.
Maroon Blob. Yes.
I'm going to make it.
Yeah, for the announcers.
They can't.
Make
I have something to share with all of you. We're going live in 3, 2, 1 to Discord. What do you guys think?
I love this. This is funny.
This is based.
This is the most based.
Wait, if we have a cringe tier, then we need a base tier.
We'll just make this S tier based.
Base. Why does water go there? Water is cringe.
Wait.
Why does water go there? Water's cringe.
Yeah. Well, I put
I
water
heard
there.
that echo.
Yeah, who's that?
Okay, I think this tier list has achieved actual perfection.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
I have one question for you guys. What would you guys think if this face on the Discord screen was staring at you right now?
What's the face?
I'm looking for it.
Well, look on this Discord. I'm streaming it on the Discord.
Oh my goodness.
I feel
Who is
mildly
that?
uncomfortable.
Mildly
Okay.
It's
terrible.
Pringles, dude. But with
Stassi
the
moment.
fedora.
His nose is too big.
Okay. Okay.
No
Well,
sense.
okay.
His ears,
I
they're
don't
uncanny. There's something really wrong here.
Is he
Stop! No! I've been feeling too many insults now. No. His ears are too uncanny. His nose is too fat. Severus Snape looking ass. What is this GIF?
It's
Yeah.
uncanny. Mr.
Okay, that's scary.
This is what it looks like. That one.
Yeah, that one looks too real.
Nope, we're not looking at that ever again. Nope, delete that. Delete that. Delete that.
I think
Okay, I'm saving this tier list. Cringe. I'm moving. Cringe is actually worse than F.
Yeah.
Cringe.
it's just cringe.
Who says cringe in 2022?
I know, right?
Icker.
Wait.
That's so
Being red pilled is
2020.
based. Being S.
Shut up! You thought that the ears were uncanny. You have nothing on him.
The ears of the guy you said it was like canny.
I don't like the ears. It's just so strange.
Shut up!
I draw like for a.
I draw too.
I
draw?
You
in less than
suck your guys
24
out.
hours.
I draw. Do you want to see?
Sure. Let's see what you have.
Okay, Elijah, where did I put my book last?
Oh, so you're avoiding
under
the
the bed.
question.
It's under the bed.
What is it? Let's see it. Let's see it.
Okay, I'll show you. This is wrong.
Okay, guys, now quickly go off the call so that she can't show me.
Okay.
Yo, in the stream
I'm
ends.
ending stream.
Okay.
We basically finished your job anyway.
Okay, now we gotta watch a Sigma Swimmy compilation.